Hello and welcome to the Modern Toy Fair Let's Pose, where I show you how to pose your figures like I do in the photos I take at the end of my reviews. Today I'm going to be showing you how to pose the Jada Toys Street Fighter Fei Long. As always, let me know in the comments below what figures you'd like to see me pose next. I am still working through the list, but it keeps growing, so I appreciate everyone who's putting their choices down below. But that's enough chitter chatter, let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's get started. So I think we're going to start out here with just getting him into his fighting stance. So let's get this arm bent just slightly. Get the other arm bent a little bit more in and raised up. As you can see, he's got those spirit fingers on there. We're going to twist his abdomen a little bit. Get the knees bent here. Maybe, there we go. Twist the ankle. There we go, there. Actually, I think I might have that backward. Give me 1 second. Let's straighten that one and bend this one. That's right. Get this one ankle twisted. That one, unbend that a little bit there. Come on, there we go. Make sure that we flatten everything so he's nice and balanced. And like that, now you have him in his fighting stance from the beginning of a round of Street Fighter. So you'll see this arm's bent in pretty far. Got the wrist twisted. This one's just slightly bent with the bicep twisted so it's more outward. Got the left leg bent and a little bit behind him. Right leg is a little more straight, but not much. And as you can see there, you got the waist is twisted slightly as well. Then you just flatten the ankles. Let's get rid of these hands here. We'll move on. We'll have him throw a punch. So if you watched the review and saw some of the photos I took of it, then you probably saw the picture of him just straight socking Ryu in the face. So I'm going to recreate that pose here. Get this arm bent all the way in. Get that fist kind of straight out like that. Then bring this leg forward, right leg back. Twist his waist, get the knee bent. And straighten that one out a little bit. Pivot his shoulders forward. Here we go. Make sure he's going to stand properly. Make sure everything's kind of level here. Make sure he's actually going to balance, because that's always fun. So straighten out those ankles. They're flat. There we go. You see the fist, an arm is straight forward. Got that right leg straight back. Left leg's bent. I don't like the way that knee's bent, though. Let me change it a little bit. I don't know what it is, but with the double joint knees, if they're not bent at both ends, it bothers me. Just looks kind of weird. Get him, there we go. And here, and of course now you have to rebalance him. That you've changed some things. Flatten that leg. There we go. So you can see that one's kind of bent a little bit more, a little over a 90-degree angle. Got the shoulders twisted forward for that forward motion. Left arm's back and bent all the way in with the curled fist. And we're going to move on to the next one. So this one is going to be like a roundhouse kick. So do that because he doesn't have a whole lot of sideways motion with the hips. You have to twist that hip kind of so it's like facing his butt. And then get that one all the way up there. And then you're just going to have to twist it at the thigh cut. Do the forward motion. Get these arms, get that arm bent in, the other arm behind him. And the hard part's going to be balance. The question is, can I get him to balance without using a stand? Obviously, you wouldn't be able to do that on your shelf very easily, but for the sake of the video, I kind of want to try it. And it's not going well so far. Come on. Just give me this a little bit. Nope. Okay, never mind. Let me get a stand real quick. I'll use one of the Mafex stands. Pop this up under him just to prop him up a little bit. Make it easy for us. There we go. So we've got both legs straight out. This one up and the other one planted on the ground. Guys kind of crunched inward. A little bit of a twist of the torso. Get stupid stand. Won't hold him up. There we go. Got this arm bent inward all the way. This arm straight out behind him. Right leg is up in the air. You can see that arm's out and it twists a little bit. And then the last pose we're going to do, let me get that hip all situated, is his Bad Dragon Fire Kick, as I'm going to call it from now on after the review. And get this stretched all the way up. So we've got the right leg straight up, toe pointed to the sky so you can fit it into the fire effect. Get this leg bent just slightly under there. Arms pulled back. You can switch out the hands like I did in the photos, but I think for this one I'm just going to leave the fist because I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. And let me pop this on like so. He's got that big old fire kick. And then the real challenge is going to be see how I'm going to get him in frame and also put balance on this. And okay, that's not terrible. There we go. So here you have it. You've got, his torso's kind of horizontal. Arms are down. Left leg is bent to be a little bit below him. Right leg is straight up in the air. And he's going to be more horizontal now just for balance purposes. Oh, man. There we go. Got the arms pulled back behind him to give him kind of that flipping motion, like he's kicking like a bicycle kick almost. But that's going to be it for this week's Let's Pose. As always, let me know in the comments below what figures you'd like to see me pose next. The list keeps growing, so I do appreciate everyone. Let me know what they'd like to see me pose. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps us out here at the channel, lets us know we're doing a good job. Also gets you a bunch of toy-related content in your feed, including the reviews, Let's Poses, live streams, and podcasts. And don't forget, if you want to help expand our variety here on Modern Toy Fair Let's Pose, you can head over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. We have different tiers that vary in rewards, including access to episodes of the podcast early, exclusive episodes of the podcast here soon. We're going to have physical prints of the photos I take at the end of the reviews, and you can even be a guest on our live stream. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel.